this. So I'm drawing the two axes, x and y axis. This is the x-axis, positive. This is the y-axis. All right. And we know that the point where they generally intersect each other is known as the origin, right? 0, 0 are its coordinates. Now, here what do we have? Like this is a plane, Cartesian plane. We have two axes, right? And we have this origin. Now I'm considering a point over here as x comma y. What does it mean? That this particular point here has x coordinate as x and the y coordinate as y. So what can I say from here is this, at this particular distance, like if I draw this particular distance, this one, it will be y, right? It will be y, and this distance, it will be x. Is it all right till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have this. Now we selected a point over here whose coordinate x coordinate is this one, y coordinate is this one. And we can say from here that this distance, or this distance we can say, it will be x and this distance would be y, right? So we can clearly say this, and there is, I think, no doubt in this one. So this, you must keep this in mind. Now I am drawing next thing. So we have, or I can draw it here only. No, I'm drawing it under it. Now, so this was general thing. Now again, I'm drawing the same diagram, but slightly different. So we have the origin again, right? Now what we have done, like this point is there, here again. Now what we have done, we have slightly changed the position of the origin. What does it mean? That this, keeping it very parallel, we have just changed its position like this. So these two lines are parallel to each other. Please consider them parallel. These two lines are also parallel to each other, and this distance, only this distance have shifted. Like origin is shifted from this point 0, 0 to some point here. It will not be, definitely it will not be 0, 0. Here it is, this particular point is h, k. H, k, right? So I'm writing slightly, it is congested. If you are not getting anything, you can just tell me. Okay, so this point is h, k, small h, small k. Point here, x, y was as it is, like we took here in the above diagram. But what will happen now? See, for instance, we can say that this distance was y, this distance was x, we know, small x and small y if the coordinates are like this. But definitely, if let me take this point here. Okay, this point is here. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say is this origin, when this origin was there, when it was 0, 0, then this point was there and its coordinates were this. So the distances we knew. Now, when we have changed the position of the origin, we have taken it at h, k. So now the relative distance of this point with respect to this origin will be different from this one. Like the distance of this and this will be different from the distance of this and this. Everybody agree to this?
Yes.
Okay. Now look, I can say, can I say that this new x coordinate would be capital X and this new y coordinate would be capital Y, because I'm not taking as it is because they are not same. Small x and small y are different. This capital X and this capital Y are different because the relative position of this origin and this point and this origin and this point are different. So I am taking the coordinates of this point with respect to this new origin h, k as capital X and capital Y. Is it all right till here with everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Uh, okay, Vati. So now what are we trying to do in this? See, if this is x and this is small x, so which part of it is remaining? Like which part of it is sort of undetermined? If we slightly make it, if we slightly extend it, so we will get to know.
OH.
Right. We will get to know that x, this whole is x, this is capital X. So this part would be what?
OH.
2h.
OH.
X minus X.
Right. Correct. So we can say that this part would be like, it will be, okay, let me write it like this as it is written here, because it might be confusing. So we can say, let's not define this part. Let us say what is the relation between these two things: h, x and x, y and k. So the relation between these will be x is equal to, capital X will be equals to x minus h, and capital Y would be equals to y minus k. Okay, let me see the chat. Correct. Right. So we can write it like in any way. I'm just writing one of its form. We can definitely rearrange it in any way. So this x, capital X would be equal to x minus h, because till here, this particular thing is h. Similarly, capital Y would be equals to whole y, the small y, minus k. Right? So this is the relation that we can derive from here. We have just shifted the origin, and we have, so what we are doing, we can easily guess it now, that we are actually finding the new coordinates when the origin is shifted from 0, 0 to some new position h, k. So when the origin is shifted from this, what will be the new coordinates? Like initially they were x, y, when the origin was 0, 0. Now when the origin is h, k, so what would be the coordinates? If we know this thing, if we know the initial coordinates, and if we know that the origin is shifted to some point h, k, we also know this. So can we find out the value of this one, the new coordinates? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So this is the thing that we're trying to derive here, that what will be the value of the new coordinates when the origin is being shifted from 0, 0 point to h, k point. H, k is a general point, like it will have some value. And similarly, we will be given either the initial values, or we will be given x and y. We have to find something from these three. Two will be given, one will be asked, right? Or we can also say that if we have to find the value of x, small x, in some question, then simply it will be capital X plus h, small y would be capital Y plus k. So if small part is here, like we can just remember it like this: small part is here on the LHS side. So we'll plus the capital part in the origin, the shifted origin coordinates. And if the capital is here, we have to subtract it, right? So these two relations are important. Don't get confused in the small x and capital X. When we'll do the questions, it will be very clear. So it is like this. Just note it down, everybody. So this is very easy. This shifting of origin, we are just doing it so that we can find the new coordinates of a point with respect to a different origin, because initially we knew like x, y, it was given that 0, 0 when the origin was 0, 0, x, y will be the coordinates. But what will be the coordinates of that point with respect to the origin which is now shifted, right? So just to figure it out, we do this. So shall I wait for everyone to write it, or everyone has written it?
No, ma'am. Just can you wait for 1 minute?
Yes, yes, I'll wait. I'll just show you the screen and mm, okay. You may write. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, so we have some chat over here. Is there anyone who don't know Hindi? If there is no one, can we study in Hindi? I don't know Hindi. Oh, okay, Utkarsh. Acha. Utkarsh, is English like a problem for you? Like you are not able to understand it? Okay, no problem in maths. Ma'am. Okay, okay, all right. Because I can teach in Hindi definitely, but other students might face problem. Okay, okay, no problem. And in maths, it doesn't matter, I think. Okay, okay. So everybody has written till here. Can we move forward?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Ma'am, ma'am, the distance between 0 and h is the slant height of that. Matlab, height is the distance.
no, no, no. See, this h comma k, very similar to this point. We have this point, right? X comma y. So the x coordinate, this distance is x, this distance is y. Similarly, for this point, the x coordinate is h. For example, this distance will be h and this distance will be k.
Okay.
We don't have to do anything with this. We have just shifted it like this. Example, we have this. We have shifted it here. We don't have to do anything with this distance. Right?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So moving forward, so that is why we are subtracting. See, this distance is h and this is k. So that is why we are subtracting, like that is why this relation is here. So they are just the x coordinate and the y coordinate. And they are parallel, mind you, because I'm not drawing them parallel, but they are parallel. It is very difficult for me to draw a straight line, what to say of parallel lines. Okay, moving forward, interesting questions are coming up. Get ready. Okay. Question. Very simple. I want the answer within 1 minute from each one of you. Or okay, let's do one thing. No, 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 you do. Okay. X comma y, the initial coordinates are given to you as 7 comma 8. And the new origin. Yes, Suheli? You want to ask something? Okay. The new coordinates are being asked. If origin is shifted, like the question is that simple. If origin is shifted from 0 comma 0 to this new origin, and this is the initial coordinates of the point, so what will be the new coordinates of that point, right, with respect to the new origin? So you have to find it.
5.
Yes, Dipti?
6,5.
6,5.
Okay, let us give 1 minute to
6
right. Let us give 1 minute
and 5.
then we'll discuss. Everybody is doing right. Great. Okay, so I think we can move forward because everybody know this one. So simply we know x is equals to x minus h. X is 7 here, minus 1. 6. Y is y minus k. Y is 8 minus 3 is equals to 5. So we have got the values of the new coordinates. It's very simple, right? So done, question done, right? Similarly, moving forward, now slightly different question. It is not this easy now. We are given an equation of a line y is equals to 2x plus 3. Okay. Okay. Now somebody will tell me that what is the general equation? No, not sorry, not the general equation. What is the slope intercept form of a line? Anybody? Slope intercept form?
Y equal to mx plus c.
Very good. Okay. So this is the slope intercept form, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we are given this equation. Okay, y is equal to 2x plus 3. And we are given the new origin, the coordinates of the new origin, which are 5, 6. What do we have to do is to find the new equation. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I've written wrong. Find the new equation of line if origin is shifted to h comma k, like the new coordinate of origin. So now try to do. You know what you have to do. Like in the first question you have done it. Try to connect the dots if you are able to. Otherwise we'll discuss. You have 1 minute. It is 27. We'll discuss at 28. It's very simple. Okay, so shall we discuss or you need time? Anybody? We have some chat. Okay. Utkarsh, how come you're getting 2 equations? We'll get only 1. Okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I think we can discuss. We should discuss now. So, it's very simple. What we have to do? First of all, we have to find x comma y, right? X will be x minus h. Just write this formula so many times that it stays in your mind. So x is equal to capital X is equals to x comma h, and here we have the value of this h as this. Now what the problem is that these both x and x are unknown to us, but it's not a problem, it's okay. Similarly, y is equals to y minus k. Here k is 6. So we have got the two equations, right? We have got the value of the two equations. Now what we can do, see, what do we have with us? We have this relation. Here we have the values of small y and small x. But here we have taken out the values of capital Y and capital X. So we simply can do one thing, that we can just rearrange the values and we can just find the values which are given to us in the expression, so that we can put their values in that. X is equals to x plus 5, y is equals to x plus 6. So why have I calculated the values of small ones and not the capital ones? Because I need them, because here in the relation I have the small ones, right? So definitely to place their values or to replace them by something, we have to take out the values in their relation, right? So we just have found out the value of these two. Now y is equals to this. So instead of writing y, we'll write, oh sorry, this is y. I'm so sorry. This is y.
Ma'am, ma'am, why are we adding that x plus 5, that ma'am?
Why we're adding? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So till here it is clear till this particular point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So simply what we have done, keeping x here, we have taken it there, right?
Okay, ma'am.
This particular part. So we have just rearranged it. For example, we have just done it like this. If 2 plus 5 is 7, no.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry. One second. Not this. If 5 is equals to 7 minus 2, so 7 is equals to 5 plus 2. So we have just rearranged.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now in this relation, we have to keep these values. So y plus 6 instead of writing y, because we have calculated the value, we are just putting these two values in this relation, is equals to 2x plus 5 plus 3. Now, when we will solve it further, so what we will have, 2x plus 10 plus 3. So it will be y plus 6 is equals to 2x plus 13. And finally, see, try to keep it in the standard form. Like we can keep it in any way. That is not an issue. But then too, you know that what is the slope intercept form. Somebody told me right here that y is equals to 2x plus c. Oh, sorry, mx plus c. What's wrong with me? Y is equals to mx plus c. Right? We know this is the form. So just try to keep it in this form. It will be better. Like the options will be given to you in this form, I suppose. So 2x will be as it is. There is no problem with the 2x. But definitely this 13 minus 16, when it will come here, it will be plus 7. So the new equation would be this. Y is equals to 2x plus 7. So the difference from here to here is because the origin is shifted from 0, 0 to this new h, k, which was I think 5, 6. Okay, so what we have done, we have calculated the values of x, y. We have calculated these values, small ones, because we wanted to keep them in the relation. If the relation would be given that of capital X, capital Y, means the new coordinates, so we would have kept these values only. But here we had the values of y and x, which are small. So we calculated their values in terms of them. We kept them in this expression and we found out the new equation of line. So is this question clear to everybody? I want yes or no from everyone present here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So can we move forward or shall I wait for you to write this? Can we move forward now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now the questions that we'll do will be just for
Yes,
practice.
ma'am. Here.
All right. The questions that we'll do now, from now onwards, will be just for practice. I'm not saying that they are straight line equations. Don't be confused that whether they're straight line or not. They are definitely not straight lines, but we are just doing them for our practice. Like we will get to know how we have to do the questions. So these two which are coming, they are not straight lines. There's some other thing. We don't have to bother about this. We are just practicing it. So we have y square is equals to 5x. This is the equation. H comma k. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Deepak. H comma k, the new origin is given to us as 2 comma 3. So what do we have to find out? The new equation. Like the previous one, we have to find the new equation. Instead of this, we have to find the new equation of this particular expression. What will it be when the origin is shifted from 0, 0 to 2, 3? So again, it is very simple. And I hope that you will do it on your own, but then also we'll solve it together. See, here we know that we again have to find out the values of small x and y. So just find their values only. Don't find capital X and capital Y initially and then put this one. So x is equals to x plus h, x plus 2, and y is equals to y plus k. Y is equals to y plus 3. This is here and this is here. Now simply we know that this particular expression is given to us, where we have y square is equals to 5x. So instead of writing y, we'll write y plus 3 because we have it in this form here. And instead of writing small x, we'll write the value which we have found out right now. So when we'll open it slightly, we will have this and we will have this. So 5x. Now here we don't have to bother whether we have to keep it, like in which form we have to keep it. We can keep it in any form because it is definitely not a straight line. So it will be y square plus 6y minus 5x. Bring it here only, or you can keep it anywhere, it doesn't matter. You can keep it here also, or you can bring it here also, it doesn't matter. You just have to be sure that the signs are perfect. Like here should be positive, here should be positive, negative, negative. All right. So whether it be on any sides, but their signs should be like perfect. All right. So the new equation of this will be converted into this when the origin will be shifted from 0, 0 to 2, 3. So you may all write it. I hope you might have figured it out already. What we have to find. Okay, ma'am, in question it was capital Y. No, sorry, Chaitanya. Actually, it is small only. So sorry, I'm so sorry. This is small only. I'll just keep in mind to write it more clearly. And what we have to find. Okay, so see, I'm not writing the whole question because see, this is the equation. Definitely not a straight line. This is the equation. This is the shifted origin. We have to find the new equation. Find the new equation. So definitely whenever we have to find the new equation, it means that we have to find it in respect to these new coordinates. These are the new coordinates. We are supposing that these capital ones are new coordinates and these are old coordinates. So if we have to find the new equation, we have to find it in this terms, and we have to find the new equation when the origin is shifted to a new location or to a new point, which is h comma k. Here in this condition, h comma k is 2, 3, right? So whose down it was? Arya. Is it clear? What do we have to find here? We just have to find the new equation. Okay. And have you all written it? Can we move further? Can we move further? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Again, very simple. I don't think that I will have to wait for it. It is very simple. You have to try it at home. It is a homework question. Then we'll discuss in the next class. I want perfect answer from everybody because it is very simple. X square plus y square is equals to 9. We have this equation. It is not that of straight line. We are just doing it for practice, right? And the new coordinates of the origin are given as 5 comma minus 2. So we have to find the new equation when origin is shifted to h comma k from 0 comma 0 or the original origin, right? So we have to find the new equation, and I hope you know whose equation is this, but we will take it as homework. You have to do it as homework. We'll discuss in the tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be our class. Now, like this you will do in homework. So moving ahead, you just note it down.
Ma'am,
Yes,
they are capital X and Y, right?
yes. They are capital X. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. These are not capital. Oh. Arey. These are not capital. I'm so sorry. Thank God you asked. Otherwise, it would have been a great problem. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. These are not capital. Actually, I wrote it like that in my register. That is why I wrote here also. It is small. These are small x and y. So sorry. These are small ones, and we have to find the new equation. So we have to find it in terms of x and y. Capital X and Y. So sorry. Thank God you asked, Deepthi, I think. Oh, it is not opening. Okay. All right. So you have to write this homework question. Moving ahead, I hope you might have written it. Moving ahead, very simple question again. Small x comma y is given to us as 5 comma 6. Capital X comma y is given to us as 7 comma 4. So who will tell me the answer of h comma k? We have to find the origin of, we have to find the coordinates of the new origin now. Both of the initial coordinates of the point and the final coordinates of the point are given after shifting the origin as well. So we have to find h comma k, which is the shifted origin. So who will tell me the answer quickly? We just have to do subtraction and addition.
Ma'am, minus 2 comma 2.
2
2
comma
comma
minus
2. No, check it.
2
You are
comma minus 2.
no.
Minus 2 comma 2.
Minus 2 comma
Yeah.
1.
Yes. Minus 2 comma 2. Minus 2 comma 2. Great. So we have to keep in mind the signs. They are very important because they might ruin a question. So the answer is minus 2 comma 2. And I'm not solving this. It is very simple. Just try it. Check it once again. You'll find the answer as this. Minus 2 comma 2. Minus is very important. Here positive is very important. Don't, do this silly mistake of signs. Okay. Oh. Just wait for a second. Okay, we can take it here. Next question. नहीं, मैंने रखी थी। नहीं, okay. Now we are given this equation: y square minus 6y minus 4x plus 13, and here the y and x, y's and x, they are small ones, right? So this is the old equation, we may say. This equation is converted, or the new equation we may say, after the change of origin of the point of origin. After the change or the conversion, we have got the new equation as y square plus a x is equals to 0. This is capital, this is capital. All right. So this is the small ones, this is the capital ones. We have got this equation, new equation. Now we have to find the value of the new origin. New origin, we have to find the h and k coordinates, like we have to find this. So you want to try it? You all want to try it, or shall I tell you the answer right away? Somebody? Yes or no?
Will try.
Okay, okay. So try it for 1 minute. We'll discuss it at 47 or 48. Just one hint, that you have to bring whatever equation you are getting, you have to bring it in this form. So just try to bring it in this form and we'll discuss. Try it. Okay, so can we discuss now?
Yes, ma'am.
So somebody got to some conclusion, like how we will proceed, or what is the answer or something. Anybody would like to tell me?
I didn't get the origin, but I got the A value.
Okay. And what it is?
-4.
Okay, well done. Very good. Okay, so let us discuss it now. See, it's very simple. What we have to do here? Look, what will be the value of x? See, whether we are finding the value of small x and small y, and or capital X or a capital Y, that expression will be same. So don't worry that what we have to find out, like small x or capital X, it doesn't matter because they lie in the same expression. So whatever we will need, we just adjust, right? So the expression will be x is equals to x plus h, small x will be equal to capital X plus h, and small y will be equal to capital Y plus k, right? These two things we know. These two expressions we know. Now what we will do, we have to use old equation and we have to come to the new equation, right? We have to use the old one and we have to come to the new one. So that is why we have found out the values of the capital. Okay, just wait 1 second. क्या सोच रही हो? Okay, so we have to start from the old equation and we have to come to the new equation. That is why we have found out the values of x comma y, right? Okay, that is why we have found out the values of x comma y, small x comma y. Now what we'll do, we will put these two values in this existing equation, this equation, right? So y square, small y is this. So we'll just keep the capital values here, whatever we have found out. We'll start from the old one and we'll get to the new one. We have to change it in this form. We will not start from capital ones because it is new. We have to keep the values of the old one and we have to come towards the new one. Is it clear till here to everybody, this point?
Yes.
Okay, I asked everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, all right.